Okay, call this meeting to order. Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Councilman Roper?
Here.
Cora?
Here.
Opus?
Here.
Mayor McDonald?
Here.
Councilman Real?
Here.
Department heads, Chip Camilla?
Here.
Chief Ward?
Here.
Chief Taylor?
He's excused. Captain Keeley's here in this place.
Shane Oshman?
Here.
Okay. City Council held an executive session last week on the topics of personnel and potential litigation. City Council can and may hold an executive session before the next council meeting. We have no departmental reports tonight. That was handled the first meeting of the month. And that takes us down to correspondence. And I actually do have something I would like to share tonight. Nope, I flew right through that. So I will accept a motion to approve the minutes from the last council meeting.
So moved. Second.
Councilman Roper?
Yes.
Cora?
Yes.
Lopez?
Yes.
Real?
Yes.
Mayor McDonald?
Yes, thank you, Tom. That's the one I always skip. So we will do correspondence at this point. And this evening, it's with a heavy heart that I must announce that Mr. Tom Bowes, longtime Bradford resident and a man that never stopped giving, passed away on April 22nd at the age of 77. Mr. Bowes was a cornerstone of this community due to his spirit of involvement and generosity. Since moving here in 1967 and beginning his teaching career at the Custer City School and eventually retiring from GGB Elementary as principal in 2002, Tom was involved in almost every community organization that you could think of. Whether it was with the Bradford Masonic Lodge or the Kiwanis Club or the McKean County Rifle Club or the Zoning Board, everywhere Tom served, he brought a contagious enthusiasm with him. Tom served on the Bradford Zoning Board since 2014 and was its chairman at the time of his passing. For 33 years of his life, Tom lent his voice and talents to announcing Bradford Owls basketball and football games. Tom had an uncommon passion for our community that will never be forgotten, especially by those who knew him. Tom is survived by Jane, his wife of 51 years, and his sons Aaron and Stephen and their families. I am directing all of the flags at city buildings to be flown at half-staff for the rest of the week in memory of Mr. Tom Bowes. And at this point, I would like to observe a moment of silence for Mr. Tom Bowes. All right, thank you.
He was also chairman of the Parking Authority.
He was. There was a bunch of things he was also, but I couldn't list them all because there was a lot. So at this point, we move to petition and hear visitors. So if anybody would like to address council tonight, this is the chance to do that.
I just want to congratulate the police department on their new vehicle. It's awesome.
Thanks, Mom.
Very good.
They're doing a good job this week too on the road.
They always do, man.
They're awesome.
All right. Anybody else?
I just got a couple of things I didn't, maybe council consider, I don't know if they can or not. But, over the weekend I went down and paid my respects to Ron and Jenny on the passing of their daughter. And, some of the neighbors down there, we got talking about the Rochester Park. And there's a lot of kids down there. And we was wondering if there's a possibility that something could be done with it. There's nothing there for the kids
No.
to play on.
Okay.
And there's a lot of kids in the neighborhood. And at one time, I guess it was a nice park back in the day.
Yeah, Tom. Go
And,
ahead.
Are you finished, Gordon?
go ahead.
Okay, I know there's been some discussion going around about this, but the Rochester Park, what people need to realize first and foremost, is the city of Bradford does not own that, the railroad owns that park. Just because we're doing some things at Hanley Park or down Burns Memorial, possibly down
on Kendall Avenue, doesn't mean we can do it. Those are specific grant monies that are applied specifically for that park. There would have to be grant monies applied specifically to do that in a park that is not owned by the city of Bradford. So we're kind of limited on, but I know there's some concern about it. We're gonna look into it. But very few people don't realize that we didn't actually own that park.
Cause we would, you know, I'm sure, you know, that, a couple other people were supposed to be here with me tonight, but I don't know what
Oh, you were
happened.
getting on
They
purpose.
didn't come, the neighbors.
I see.
Guy kinda got stuck with the ball game here.
It really bothers you to talk in front of people too, so I feel bad for you.
I mean, I don't, bring something up, I mean, I don't. You know,
Thank you, Gordy. No, honestly, it's a fine point. You know, there's never too much for kids to do around here, so I hear you. But thank you, Tom, for clearing that up too.
yeah.
We will look into it. Anybody else?
I got one more thing. If, police department, I would appreciate if they could, that curfew, kids are supposed to be out of that park, at Hamlet Park. If they can make around and make sure they have time to leave.
Yeah, now that the weather's
It's the
getting
weather's
nicer.
getting really good, and the four-wheelers and the, you know, scooters, and we don't, you know, we got old people living up there.
Sure.
you
With the
know.
weather getting nicer, we will be
Yeah,
increasing
I'd appreciate,
patrols on the
we'd
parks.
all appreciate that. You know me, I'm the mayor of Miller Street.
You are.
That's what they call me.
I won't take that from you, man. So
That's not nothing personal.
You got Gordon the mayor of Circle Street.
I just wanna
Okay,
compliment how well the police department's doing on the drug problem here in this city too. They're doing a fantastic job.
Yeah,
Them
good.
and the King County Drug Task Force.
Yep, they've
I
had some.
wanna compliment you. They're doing a real good job.
They've had some high-profile arrests. Yep, they've
They're
been doing a
doing a
great job.
fantastic job.
I agree.
I wanna compliment, they're doing a real good job.
You just did. Thank you.
I thought he said he wanted to buy a coffee.
Don't encourage them. No.
I do think that we should amend the park ordinance. I discussed it with Chief Wardlow the other day, it's been discussed before, and amend it to where we place a light in each one of the parks. And I've seen this done in other communities. When it gets a certain darkness, that light goes on, but that red light's on, you're not legally allowed to be in the park. Because they'll call and this question, oh, I didn't check my phone to see exactly when sunset was. We should simplify it and put a light that automatically goes on at a certain point of darkness that makes it illegal to be in the park. That way there's no question. Chip doesn't like that idea though, I don't think.
Why wouldn't I like that?
Already around.
No, you're fine. Is there anybody else who would like to address council tonight? Okay, so seeing that there is no old business to catch up on, we'll move straight on to new business.
Number 36689, approved payment to Granat Asphalt Products Incorporated, Streets.
Second.
Mayor McDonald? I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Councilman Sproper,
Yes.
Councilman Sproper,
Yes.
Cora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Real,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes.
Number 36690, certificate of appropriateness to OECD representing the city of Bradford, owner of Veterans Square at Main Street, Council's findings.
Second.
Councilman Sproper,
Yes.
Cora,
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
Real,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes. Number 36691, approved payment to Gulls LLC, Police.
Second.
Councilman Sproper,
Yes.
Cora,
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
Real,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes. Number 36692, approved payment to YCG Cowden Group Incorporated, Police.
Second.
Councilman Sproper,
Yes.
Cora,
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
Real,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes.
Number 36693, approved payment to EMSAR ambulance.
Second.
Councilman Sproper,
Yes.
Cora,
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
Real,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes. Number 36694, authorize the proper officers of the city of Bradford to execute a lease agreement with Tricia Zarat at the Robert P. Habgood Jr. Business Development Center, OECD.
Second.
Councilman Sproper,
Yes.
Cora,
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
Real,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes.
Number 36695, appoint Austin Coleman as a part-time firefighter / EMT fire.
Second.
Councilman Sproper,
Yes.
Cora,
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
Real,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes.
Number 36696, accept quote and approve payment to Swanson Fabrication fire.
Second.
Councilman Proper,
Yes.
Cora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Real,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes. Number 36697, approve payment to E&M Engineers and Surveyors, OECD.
Second?
Councilman Proper,
Yes.
Cora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Real,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes. Number 36698, approve payment to Barrett's Auto Body, OECD.
Second?
Councilman Proper,
Yes.
Cora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Real,
Yep.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes. Number 36699, approve payment to Northwest, OECD.
Second.
Councilman Proper,
Yes.
Cora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Real,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes. Number 36700, approve payment to Cousins Designs, Police.
Second?
Councilman Proper,
Yes.
Cora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Real,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes.
Number 36701, approve sale of certain city Bradford tax parcels from the McKean County Tax Claim Repository, Accounts and Finance.
Second?
Councilman Proper,
Yes.
Cora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Real,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes.
Number 36702, decline sale of certain city of Bradford tax parcels from the McKean County Tax Claim Repository, Accounts and Finance.
Second.
Councilman Proper,
Yes.
Cora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Real,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes.
Number 36703, approve payment to Hunter Truck Sales and Service Incorporated, Fire.
Second?
Councilman Proper,
Yes.
Cora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Real,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes. I'll now accept the motion to adjourn tonight's meeting.
So moved.
Councilman Proper,
We need a
oh,
second.
I'm
Second.
sorry.
Second?
Okay, Councilman Proper,
Yes.
Cora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Real,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes. Yes, sir.